Hey guys, Ryan here, and today we're bringing you a replay in the Tier 6 Japanese medium tank, the Cheetah, on Sand River, Encounter Battle, which is quite an important note for this game. I've done videos on the Cheetah before. It's a really good Tier 6 tank, I highly rate it. And in this game, I'm going to be playing by myself, which is rather strange. Usually, whenever I play any game, I always play with someone because I like to talk shit. But, I can't remember exactly, but I'm just going to assume it would have been late at night, and I hadn't done my 3 daily battles yet, and I need to get them done, so I just came on by myself and decided to grind this tank out a little bit. Tier 7 game, 2 artillery. Not ideal. Something else to mention that isn't ideal. This is the second time I'm recording this commentary. I did the entire commentary the first time, got to the end, still had my controller plugged into the charger, meaning there'd be that awkward buzzing sound. So, that's really fucking annoying. So, charger's unplugged, take 2 on the commentary. Now coming to the sand dunes here with most of my team really, and I'm going to try and make use of my view range. Now this tank doesn't have the best camo because it's quite large. It's got alright view range, but my equipment loadout on some TDs and actually quite a few medium tanks is I don't use vents and I don't use vertical stabilizers. Vertical stabilizers I don't use because a lot of tanks are accurate enough with the crew, and ventilation does give me a DPM advantage and like help my tank just all round, but I quite like the gun rammer, the optics, and the camo net combo, because the camo net helps my spotting capabilities. And in fact, in a lot of cases, I can actually outspot light tanks, and actually you're going to see, in this game, I'm going to be able to outspot that enemy T-67. Not T-67, T-37, that's what it's called. The T-67's the OP Tier 5 TD. The T-37's the Tier 6 light tank, there we go. Too many numbers and T's in the American arsenal. Try to Cupola snipe, KV-85. You get spotted, jump back in the cover. Now, with this tank, you have to be careful, because it's very big and very boxy, so its armor is wank, and you can be penned with HE. So KV-2s, Japanese heavies with all the derp guns, artillery, you don't want to get hit by any of it, because you'll probably get panned. Now, gonna climb up to the sand dune, try and spot people. And hopefully I won't get spotted myself. And as I climb up, you're gonna say, I spot the enemy light tank, and he doesn't spot me back. Now, killing enemy light tanks is super important. I always say it, if you can kill the enemy light, you give yourself an advantage. And the fact I can outspot him means I can basically outspot most everyone else in the enemy team. I'm not shooting there, because if I shoot, I will get spotted. What's going to happen is I'm going to realise that my team just don't have shots at him. So next time he appears, I'm actually going to try and take a shot at him. The other thing you'll be noticing in this game, as you just saw there, I do have a bit of lag going on, like every so often, which is very annoying. As I got spotted, I duck down below the hill, wait until I'm unspotted, jump up. There's the light tank. One shot in, just need a couple more. Now, if you were listening carefully there, you would hear the clicking of me pulling the trigger, but because of the lag, my gun wasn't firing. You can actually hear it. So, that was very annoying. And the light tank now has a bit more health than he should have, because my shot just didn't want to, like, work, basically. T-34-85, put a shot into him, doesn't kill him, but now he is a one-shot for future, if I see him later in the game, or for anyone really. Even my team can now one-shot him. Again, using Sixth Sense, wait till I'm unspotted, then climb over. He's back in his little spot, he's a one-shot, I need to kill him. Beautiful. I now have the view range advantage in this game. Well, I had it before, but like now it's just guaranteed. Spotted, so I'm staying in cover. Unspotted, climbing up. Now I'm hoping T-34-85M, there he is, he's a one-shot. I will get spotted doing this, but it's worth it. Wait for a clean shot. Job done. Back up, rinse and repeat. The ridgeline on this map, on these dunes, is actually quite useful, especially when, as I said, I can actually go onto the ridgeline without being spotted. It kind of gives me a bit of an advantage. So a little bit of lag there again, my game jittering about the place. Along with the artillery, that's kind of my biggest threat, because he can one-shot me easily with HE. Get a couple shots in, one more, I'm going to try a blind shot, but unfortunately I miss. And that's terrifying. They basically still have 2 artillery in play, the KV-2 and the Crusader. Now, look at the map. It's because of what I'm doing right now. I'm looking at the map and thinking, okay, so KV-2's down at their spawn. IS is in front, and I think it's the 244 to my right. The IS is on low hit points. KV-1, I kind of lose the gun depressant and I lag a little bit again. Which again, isn't ideal, but it's not the worst thing in the world. IS exposes himself very briefly. I get one shot him, but the good news is that now he is also a one shot next time I see him or for any of my teammates. So it's just a lot more, gives me a lot of comfort knowing that an enemy is a one shot. Now, those 2 enemies who are to my right, what's going to happen is artillery slaps one, and I think sets a fire, and I'm going to start running away. I don't want to fight them by myself. My team are kind of in the middle of the map. I'm going to go meet up with my team. And in the Japanese mediums, you have to know when to run a bit early, because as I said, although they're not slow, they're not as fast as you might want for such a large vehicle. So I'm in the center of the map. I'm going to want to try and, like... What I'm trying to do is, I want to go help my team deal with these tanks towards the enemy base, but I also want to be in a position to spot the Panther and the 244, who are over towards, like, coming towards the sand dunes where I spent most of this game. Now, I'm jumping down, KV-1's on his way, I'm going to use these trees as cover, so that I won't get spotted when I shoot at him. Bounce the first shot, and the premium rounds are in now, because that's a very close game. KV-1 dead. I'm now going to go, push in, and help my teammate kill the T-34, but, as I go to help him do that, he gets artilleried. So I decided I'm not going to go in anymore, because I'll be by myself. And then not only will I be by myself, the artillery can hit me down that entire line. Trying to move, looking behind me to keep an eye on the enemy tank, and also to keep an eye on where artillery's at, in case he fires at me. And you see, he did try a blind shot, and that's why you got to stay on the move, especially with British artillery, because the Crusader, being British, has a pretty quick reload as far as artillery is concerned. Climbing up to see if I can spot the Panther, because the 244 has been spotted and is currently killing our artillery. As I climb up, I do actually spot the Panther. He is on the sand dune where I spent most of the game now, and what's going to happen is I see, okay, we've got another teammate behind us with the IS and the T-34. He's killed the IS, and now I'm going to push in and help him with the T-34. Again, thankfully T-34 doesn't have too many hit points. One shot in. 2, another bit of lag. You see how my gun just went a bit mental there. And I pick up the kill. Now, the VK who's with me is now dead. I think artillery got him too. And really, the artillery's been a real pain in the ass this game. And now, I'm trying to run. I do get caught in this rock here. And I'm trying to, like, get back round the corner to hide from artillery. But unfortunately, I'm not quite fast enough to get round the corner. Because right as I'm about to get round, the Panther finally catches up and gets a shot in me. And that shot right there is going to be really important in this game. Get a shot into the Panther. Artillery misses. Trying to get a shot into the Panther while I've got time, since I know that the artillery's just fired. Unfortunately, I've been missing and bouncing these few shots. And now I have to duck in the cover, because I'm pretty sure the Crusader's going to be reloaded again, momentarily. 244 spotted, basically down the valley behind me. Just killed our artillery. Another couple shots in, and now, between me and the Panther, I feel confident killing the Panther in a straight up gunfight, but they've got artillery. Again, like, it's all about the artillery. I can't really run round, but I have to, because I'm about to have a 244 behind me. So I'm going to have to move. See another bit of lag there. I'm going to try and fight the Panther without getting hit by artillery. But I feel like the Panther knows that he's got artillery, because he's trying to avoid me, and I think he's just trying to keep me spotted. There he is. I missed a shot. Artillery splashed me a little bit. 244 shows up. Thankfully, my DPM allows me to get the kill. Now I just got to deal with the Panther. Now I can two-shot him, he can two-shot me. I've got the DPM advantage, so we can come around here. I can let him shoot me. Artillery can't hit me. Let's do this. I try to track him, doesn't work. Try to go for the drive wheel, and the shot misses and goes into his lower plate or upper plate or whatever, and I die. So a bit of a heartbreak that my second shot didn't hit. But what you're going to do? The thing is, even though I lost, it's not too bad. I still had a good game. 2300 damage, just under 2300 assistance, 5 kills, and this was an ace tanker in this vehicle, and a patrol duty. So the optics and camo net combo coming up clutch for me. And the Panther and the M team also had a good game, as did, unfortunately, the artillery. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.